All right. Welcome. This is Psychology 150, section IN01, General Psychology. Um, this is, first of all, my name is Dr. Gilmore. Sorry. Um, this is an online class, fully online, asynchronous, meaning we don't have any course meetings, anything like that. Everything's done through Moodle. Quizzes, assignments, things like that. So I just want to make that clear from the start. Again, my name is Dr. Gilmore. Here's my information here. Here's my email address. Probably the best way to contact me. I do have an office phone. There's the phone number there. My student hours, also known as office hours, are Monday through Thursday, 12 to 1 p.m., and Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. In my office is Azalea 314A. If those times don't work for you, which let's face it, they probably don't, then just let me know, and if we need to meet, we can meet. We'll set something up. As I said, this is an asynchronous online course, which means that we don't meet in person, we don't have online meetings, nothing like that. And so just this video is really just to get you started. If you have specific questions, please email me. I'm here to help out. But the first thing you want to do is take a look at the syllabus. It's a PDF. Open up the syllabus, read through it. Some of it's very generic, but some of it is very specific to the course, like the way the course is graded, the grading scale, things like that. So pay close attention. If you have questions, let me know. After you take a look at the syllabus, please complete the enrollment verification quiz. This is not something that's going to take you a long time to do. It's very easy, but this is the way that we verify that you are in the class, actively enrolled, or participating in the class from the start. If you do not complete this before the due date, end of day January 20th, then I will have to withdraw you from the course. Okay? So get that done as soon as you can. Below that, there's a link to the ebook. When you open this link, you will notice that there are a number of activities listed. These are all practice. None of these activities are part of your grade for the course. Your grade is coming solely from assignments and quizzes that are directly in Moodle. Okay? So if you're confused about this, please reach out. I will try to explain it the best I can. Okay? With this ebook, if you don't have a Cengage student account, then when the first time you click on this ebook and on this link here, it'll probably prompt you to log in. You should then create an account, and then once you do that, every time you click on the link, it should just push you directly to the web page that includes the ebook itself. Right? So if I click on it, it's going to do something like this. It's going to open up a new window, and let's see here. It takes a second. All right. And this is what I was talking about, all these practice, learning, all this stuff. This is all for practice, right? It's not for a grade. If you want to do it to help you study, go for it. If not, that's fine. On the right-hand side, there's an icon that looks like a book. You guessed it, that's the ebook. Okay. You can navigate through table of contents. Right? Click over pages, right? Go to a direct page. The book will read to you, or rather the computer will read the book to you. So if you like to learn better by hearing rather than reading, that might be helpful. Okay? And you can make the screen bigger there. And so that is the ebook, that is access to the textbook. Okay? So going back to our introduction page here, Once you complete the enrollment verification quiz, you will then have access to Chapter 1, the Intro Chapter 1 module. And so in this module, there is a discussion forum, pretty standard, get to know your classmates type stuff. And then there is a quiz. Now, these quizzes you want to prepare for like you would a test. So you're studying, you're becoming very familiar with the chapter and the material and what's in it. Both of these assignments are due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, January 18th. The quiz is timed. You are allowed 1 hour and 30 minutes per attempt. You get 2 attempts, and your highest grade counts. Here's the thing. Questions are random, so you won't get 2 identical quizzes in a row. Okay? So, you take it the first time, the second time you take it, questions may be totally different. Still from Chapter 1, but totally different. So keep that in mind. Once you start the attempt, you have to finish it. So make sure you give yourself enough time. When you sit down to take a quiz, make sure you have the full time available to complete that quiz. If you have any technical issues, please reach out, let me know. And so yeah, the first quiz is kind of a feeling out process. You may, if you don't do as well as you would hope, then regroup and try something different the next time. Okay. So let's see here. Chapter 1, and the course will unfold as we go through, right? So the only thing you'll have access to at this point in time is Introduction to Chapter 1. On January 19th, I will open up Chapter 2, right? And so on and so on. And so, so right now, your main focus is 2 things. Finish the enrollment verification quiz. Maybe 3 things. Enrollment verification quiz, syllabus, and the Introduction to Chapter 1 module. Okay? If you have questions, please reach out. Again, my email address, probably the best way to get into contact with me since this is an online class. That's probably the best way to get an answer very quickly, or at least somewhat quickly. Depends on, if you email me at 2 in the morning, I'm not going to get back to you, right? But if it's during the day, chances are I'll get back to you pretty quickly. Okay. And the weekends, that could be hit or miss. If I'm out and about, or I'm not looking at my phone, because let's be honest, on the weekends I try not to look at my phone too much. But if I don't get back to you, email me on a Saturday, Monday by the latest, I should get back to you. Okay. If not, send me a gentle reminder, and sometimes I need that. All right. Well, that about wraps it up. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, then have fun on the introduction discussion forum. Hopefully you have learned something or find Chapter 1 interesting, at least to some extent. And yeah, I will see y'all online.